Howdy and welcome in, boys. RFF Picks, happy to have you. I think this is going to be a great Thanksgiving week for us. Losing this Monday Night Football ordeal with what we did, and I just kind of did some, I put this out on Winnable. I wanted it to be correlated in a kind of a sense. This NFL one, it's really just correlated with Lamar and Zay Flowers, and dang, dude, it was just that last target that Zay got, dude. But Justin Herbert has been playing hot, so we're like no interceptions, and I actually wanted to take Herbert's yards passing over and correlate that with Ladd McConkey. But kind of the way Herbert played last week against the Bengals and the Ravens having literally, I think it's the worst secondary statistically in the NFL. I was like, Herbert's going to get his, but Herbert's also not going to throw a pick, which he hasn't done in the last 6 games now. And if Herbert's going to go over those passing yards that I was so adamant about, Ladd McConkey is going to be the guarantor of those. And so 83 for McConkey. Once again, that last Zay Flowers reception was tough. And then I have been trying to figure out, how can I make NBA more correlated? Because there's something with the NBA. There's definitely a pattern of recognition that we can definitely take on approach. And so this NBA slip I have with esports, I'm very, very happy about. But Derek White, I think he was he had 3 games I think it was 4 of the last 5 games. He hit this 4 assist track record. Jaylen Brown had hit that 22.5 mark of the last 4 games until last night. And then Shai Gilgeous had 11 against the Sacramento Kings in assists, and then 28 for Jalen Williams. And what I have here is I have the top assist leader with Shai Gilgeous, and he's also the leading scorer as well. And so at that point, I should have been like, all right, who do I want to do, Shai's points or and then another person's assist? But I kind of see it now, NBA wise. I kind of see it like League of Legends. I want to do it kind of like League of Legends. ADC is going to be the score, and then the assists are going to be the support. And so that's kind of what I did here. I kind of took it into esports terms. I talk League of Legends, and so I was like, Shai's the support. He's going to get all the support assists. And then Jalen Williams is going to be the 80 carry. He's going to get all the kills, and that's the points. And so that's kind of what I did with that. It didn't work this time, but I really like what I saw. And if we match it better, when I do defensive ratings, if we attack certain teams, there's so many statistics within the NBA that can really help us. There's going to be even times where high volume shooting, so we can do shot attempts and then patch that with rebounds, offensive rebounds or something, rebounds in general. And so there's going to be so many more opportunities for us to really dig into the NBA, because I see a lot of people out there, and this is just from my point of view, when the sports betting market, they kind of stay away from the NBA because it's so sporadic. But I think we can get something with this if we really tune in on the instruments. And so that's what I'm going to be planning on to do, at least until Christmas, because I really like how the NBA plays during the holidays, even all the way up into the All-Star break. And then they kind of change, and then they start trying harder. And so I'm hoping in the back end after the All-Star break in February that the NBA really starts picking up now that the NFL is going to be done with the Super Bowl at that point. So here we go. Next one, Winnable. This is the best way to get all of the plays. Alex and I are busy. A lot of the times there's multiple, we have multiple streams of ordeals that we're invested in. And so we get very bogged down, but we always have time to post things on Winnable. We have a free plan. Any of the free plays, any of the YouTube plays that we would be pushing up, that would be on Winnable. The play that you're about to see now is already up there on Winnable. And then you have the MVP plan, $99.99 a month. This is going to be giving you all of the plays. And so our MVP plan, we have a lot of guys in there right now, and they're really snagging up all these plays. We're really good with CS2, really good with the NFL. We just got to get a little bit more consistent. Here we go for the day. Josh Giddey, 6 assists with Zach LaVine. This is the NBA ordeal I was telling you about. Now, Josh Giddey, the newcomer for the Chicago Bulls, he's the leading assist leader with averaging 6.5 per game. And he's hit this 6 marker the last 4 games. And the leading scorer for this team is Zach LaVine. And they're also going against the worst NBA team defensively in the league. So let me get this real quick. Yeah, Josh Giddey has hit that 6 assist marker, 3 of the last 5 games, last 2 against Memphis and Atlanta. Mr. Zach LaVine with the 23.5 points has hit that the last 4 games, going against Memphis, Atlanta, Milwaukee, and Detroit. Houston, he only had 15. Houston is actually one of the top defensive rating teams in the National Basketball Association. And so the Chicago Bulls are going against the Washington Wizards, and the Washington Wizards have a defensive rating of 118.8, which is bad. The higher, and it's the 30th. It's the 30th. It's the worst in the NBA. And when you have a defensive rating that high, that's essentially the amount of points, assists, losts. It's just so much. You're just getting effed essentially with the defensive rating. So they have the worst defensive rating in the NBA, and they've only won 2 games. They've lost 13. I just truly believe. And hold on, let me see. Sorry. I mean, they're just horrible. They let so many points in the paint go. They have a lot of points off of fast breaks. They just really don't love to play defense. And so that's what we're going with the NBA. I think they're gonna hit it. And then CS2, we're taking Sound with 20.5 headshots to take the under, and then with 9 to 16.5 headshots within the 2 mats, we're both going to take the under. And this is because WOPA, they're ranked 144 in the world, and then 9 is ranked number 69. And so I don't see a whole lot of opportunity for a lot of high rounds, any overtimes. I think this is going to be an opportunity for 9 to really just go in there and obliterate WOPA. And so the correlation that I'm seeing in here is actually staying away from kills, because I do think that Sound would be able to kind of just run through and get a lot of kills, because I think this is going to be a very quick game. But headshots in particular, it is a harder skill shot to hit, but also I just don't think they're going to have a lot of rounds, a lot of opportunities, less likely an overtime approach for this to actually hit. So this is what we have for the day. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and we will see you guys on the next one. Peace out.